welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be going through what is in my tackle bag, which is this Bass Pro Shops Advanced Angler tackle bag. Great for my hobby for bank fishing. Great to carry around. The strap is very comfortable, but I'll go over more of that later. So first, in my soft plastic bag, which I got, and it's very handy. It slides into the tackle bag. Okay, first, we got some Bass Assassin crawbugs, or crawfish, crayfish, I mean. So. And next, we have some interesting stuff, which I didn't buy. They're in these two bags, where my friend just threw a bunch of baits together and gave them to me. I've caught tons of fish in this bag, but I don't use much of the stuff in here. Well, actually, that's not true. I've caught tons of fish on this stuff, too. And next, we have some big zoom worms, which are great for, helping up the bottom. Bass love them. Oh, that's funny. It actually says bass love them on it. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Next, we have some Yum craw bugs. Yep. And I hopped these off the bottom. They're by Yum. They are a pretty good bait. But by the way, if any employees from Yum are watching this, please make sure this thing, where this thing stays on, because it's kind of annoying to open it. But Yum are great baits, so that's good. And next, we have some Cabela's grubs, which are just, the basic lure every angler needs for certain stuff. Crappie. I've caught gobies on those before. Next, we have some X-Zone pan slammers. These are white. Actually, I'll flip it around. And they're great little drop shot bait. And as you know, if you've watched my first video, you may know that I love drop shotting. It's just my all-time favorite rig. And next, to go along with that, we have some Kitech little custom worm, little swim bait, which I love to drop shot. Great for perch. I've caught tons of perch on these before. Great bait. I recommend you get them. Next, we have some X-Zone drop shots. They're finesse slammers, and they are 3.25 inches. Great bait. Got fish on these before. Got these at a Toronto show, and that show was great. I just want to say. And next, you might recognize these baits if you watched my first video. They are called custom Kitech leeches. They are made by Kitech, as I just said. And I caught tons of perch on these before, as I did in the first video. And yeah, they're great general bait. 3 inches. Recommend you get them. Next, we got some Euro tackle Fat Assassins. I didn't know these were in my tackle bag, but they are. So yeah, these are great. I've never actually fished these before, but I'm sure they're great. Euro Tackle sounds like a great brand. I'm not saying that from experience. Sounds good. And next we have some Guggen Lunker Rod. Hello, I'm just here to tell you that I'm editing the video, and that part where the garage door opens was not supposed to be in there. It just accidentally opened, so that's what that is, if you're wondering. Great bait. Use them for everything. They are just amazing. For bass, this one doesn't say bass love them, but they do. And some more X-Zone. Not X-Zone, Kitech. Just all this stuff. You've already seen it. So it's kind of random. Then we have some pink Senkos. Great for everything. Put those back. Zip it up. And now, moving on to, I don't really carry hard baits, but I have a bunch of trays here when I do carry them. So first, I have my top water. I just got some frogs and poppers. So they're great in there. Next, we just got some big baits, which I never throw, but I have. So we got some crankbaits, a little crankbait there, some jerk baits, a big Little John, that doesn't make sense, but then a bunch of Cabela stuff. And sorry about that. And then we have some blade stuff. Great for just like, you know, everything. And we also have this topwater bait in here, which is a Freedom Minnow. Has a blade on it, so I added it in here. And we have some spoons. So I don't have tackle. Well, I mean, I do. And then we have my ice fishing box, which has a bunch of stuff like some lipless crankbaits. We got a jigging spoon right there, some lunker, some Northland tackle stuff here, some of those ice jigs, I forget what they're called, and then some Meegs. All great stuff. And next up, we have the 2 trays that I carry everywhere, basically, because they're just kind of terminal and stuff like that. So we got this box, which has some basic jig heads, some weights, some hooks, and even some swim baits. Great box, and some swim baits, some hooks. We got some swivels there, and some drop shot weights and jig heads and stuff. And I also have this compartment, which is just for jig heads I find. Like, you know when you snag line, you pull back and there's something on it? That's what I use that for. Next is my box of jig heads. Tons of jig heads in there. I haven't organized in size. So this is like biggest, smallest one. And then I also got some of these, which I forget what they're called. There's kind of jig heads you hop off the bottom with a blade on them. And that right there. Next, we have my assortment of hooks. So let me just pull them out. I don't have that many hooks, and I need some new hooks because I got these Gamakatsu drop shot hooks, which I used in my last video. And there's only 2 left in them, and they have line in them, which I tried to get out, but it's kind of hard to do that, so I'll work harder on it later. But for now, I need to get some new ones. Next, we have some Northland fishing tackle crawler hooks. There's only 1 left. I've had these for as long as I can remember because they're pretty good for crawlers. Next, we have some big circle hooks for drop shotting big stuff. And we have some Texas rig hooks. And they're kind of straight. They're straight ones. Straight Texas rig hook. And then we have some 4-aught hooks for like night crawlers and stuff like that. Okay, let me put that back. And next, we have some pliers, which are actually just for like the tool pliers. So, yeah, but like, why waste your money on real fishing pliers when these work perfectly? So the bag has like a compartment right here. These pliers just slide in. Perfect. And then next, we have this front compartment, and it has a bunch of tools in it. It has this knife, which I can cut up bait with. Just a little hunt shield knife. Works great. Got on sale at Canadian Tire. Works perfect. Then we have this thing, which is like a Baker, called Baker hook out. And you just squeeze this, and it pops out like the hook. Like, normally I'm not that guy, the no-touchy guy. Like, I'll grab the hook out of the fish, but when it's really deep in there and I can't grab it, I'll use this. Next, we have this measuring tape, which just folds out like that. I used to be obsessed with tools, so that's when my parents got it for me. And then when I got into fishing, I got this, and I've been a fisherman since I was like 7. And so, yeah, for a while. And next, we have some Cuda, or I don't know how you pronounce that, Cuda or something. These are just some line scissors. They're for braid, mono, fluorocarbon, any kind of line. Work great. Got them for like $6 off Amazon. Next, I have this Good Luck Stone, which my kindergarten teacher gave to me. It's been working so far, so that's why I have that. I have some sunscreen, stuff they put on your lips. I got some Band-Aids, just kind of that stuff. Okay, and next we have kind of like the first little compartment. And in there, we got some extra mitts, some extra swivels. Got a waterproof compartment. I don't have a phone yet, but when I do, I'll use it for that. And yeah, that's all that's in there. And anything on the back, nose, anything on the sides. Not on that side, but I think there's some stuff in the other side. So let's check there. There. Oh, yes, there is. Okay, so it looks like a ton of bobbers. We got this thrill bobber. Next, we have some little weighted cheap bobbers. They're kind of cheap. It's cheap. And I think that's everything. So, yeah, next let me tell you about the bag. So this bag, as I said before, is a Bass Pro Shops Advanced Angler 2. It, let me take this right here. It's great. I got it on sale at Cabela's for only $60. It's a great deal. It has like a flat bottom on it, so you can place it anywhere. It's hard. It has this padded thing with the leather there. Really comfortable. It's attached. You can take it off. Stuff. Let me show you. It comes off easily, and it's metal. Well, like the hook thing is metal. Very high quality. And it has this compartment right here where I put my hooks in. It's great. It's like waterproof. And on the sides, we have some heavy duty mesh, which is really hard. Not cheap stuff. And there's that. And that front is like a ton of compartment. There's that compartment. There's this compartment right here for the zipper for. And then this compartment, which I don't use, it's still cool. It has a really heavy duty Velcro strap. And I put my pliers in here. There's also like a little pocket right down there. And there's also another pliers holder over here. And side pockets. These are really heavy duty. Really work well. They will not break on you. The back has this heavy duty mesh again. And it's like a zipper up back. Don't really use it right now, but it works well for a lot of stuff. Next is this cool feature, which not all bags have. So if it's rainy and you're out in the boat or something, you don't want your tackle to get wet. We have a rain cover, which just easily slides around your tackle bag, and boom, it's waterproof. So yeah, that's great, and I've used it before. It works great. All that stuff. Okay, next, it's what I've been waiting for. My rods and reels. Okay, let's show you my rods and reels. Oops. Okay, so first I have my go-to setup, which is an Abu Garcia. Like the rod is an Abu Garcia Vendita. It is 7 foot. It's medium fast. And I use it for drop shotting, and I have a custom leech on there. And my reel is a Diawall Crossfire. Great reel. I got it on clearance. And yeah, so I just basically use this for drop shotting and stuff like that. It's a 2-piece rod as well. My next rod, which I don't use as much, but it's still a great rod. I use it for more heavy duty stuff. Is this it's gross. Got some a proficiency rod and reel. It comes together. It's just this cool camo. It is how long is it? It is, oh my goodness, it's hard to read. One sec. Okay, it looks like it is 6'3", medium action. And yeah, so it is proficiency. I don't know the exact name of it, make, but it is nice. A little jig head on it. And it is also 2-piece, and I have it on some I think it's 15-pound braid. I don't know the brand, because it was a while ago when I got it. And I forgot to tell you the line. So the line on the other one, since I put on new line recently, is this Sufix premium braided line. It is 8-pound, and it is green, and yeah, it's really good. Really nice and an affordable price too. It's only like $20. And yeah, so great great and affordable price. And one last thing before I leave you is my scale, which is nice. And I'm sorry, I meant two things. And my ice rod, which actually the tip broke, so I'm gonna have to get a new rod. But for now, it's this. So it's this little Shimano Sienna combo. It is like, I don't know if it actually says how tall it is, but it is 36 inches. Very short. It's a nice rod. And it's spinning, as you can see. And that is all. Thank you for watching.